Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you woke up happy, and I hope you go to bed happy and you do what you want to do. Break free in between. That's what I'm doing. It's going to be a great night. It was a great day. Just had a great dinner. I have been leaning on my side hustles a bit more than usual. Last week I made over $450. This week I'm trying to do the same. My waiting table schedule has been light. Excuse me, I only worked Thursday and Friday last week, the same this week. Last Saturday I had something going on with my friends. This Saturday we have an extended distant Christmas present for the kiddos. We're going to see Harry Potter with like a live orchestra while the movie plays, and we're going to get some dinner afterwards. And I'm not available to work. And it's been on the calendar for a long time, and my boss did call today and asked if I was able to work, and I was like, no, I'm not. Sometimes, if I put in and it's personal, I could maybe bite the bullet, and I usually do, but I could not, and that has to do with one of the topics of today. The first is going to be kindness. The second topic is going to be 9 habits for success, and the other is going to be 13 things to give up. I think all these things, they play in to living and breaking free. For me, it's not just one thing. It's not just living this lifestyle and thriving in it. You have to do all these other things. And the first thing I want to talk about is kindness. And Seneca, the old Stoic philosopher, has a quote that says, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." What a great thing to think about as we end our day today, as we begin our day tomorrow. What are some benefits of kindness? Well, first, it's contagious. It's going to promote happiness. It's going to improve relationships. It's going to slow aging, among many other benefits. Kindness. I thought that was a great quote. And speaking of kindness, I want to thank The Long Run with Joel and Christy for their shout out in their latest video, which I found very interesting, and their channel is also extremely interesting too, on healthy tips and habits and budgeting, and I would recommend you guys check that channel out if you have not done so already. The second topic of today, 9 habits for success, and I utilize all these 9 habits and more to thrive in the lifestyle that I've chosen to build for myself, where I wake up happy and go to bed happy. And whatever you guys are doing, I think you can pick up on these and more to make sure that you're thriving in the lifestyle that you've chosen, or breaking free from one that's not quite suiting you as great. The first one, plenty of sleep, a habit for success. Why? You're going to think more clearly. It's going to reduce your stress. You're going to be healthier. It's going to improve your mood. If I get a good night's sleep, that's going to springboard me into having the best day ever. And a lot of these benefits overlap, but I try not to overlap them too much. The second one is eating healthy. Why will that set you up for success? It's going to help with your immunity. If you feel good, if you feel healthy, you can get more done and enjoy doing it. It's going to increase longevity, and I'd like to stick around for my family as long as possible. Staying active. Why is that going to be a habit for success? It's going to help you do the everyday activities, where in my lifestyle it's a lot of moving around and lifting and twisting and carrying things. It's going to help you maintain your weight. It's going to reduce your risk of certain diseases. Staying active, getting good sleep, eating healthy. The next is going outside. Why is that a habit for success? It's going to increase your mood. It is going to help you relax. It's going to increase your health. It's going to increase your confidence and your self-esteem. All things that we need to have on our side if we're going to thrive in the lifestyles that we have chosen. What about doing meditation? That is going to increase your productivity. It's going to increase your memory. It's going to help you sleep, which was at the top of this list. It's a pain reducer. I certainly have lots of pain in my body, and meditation, slowing down, being aware, sets me up for success. All right, number 6 is going to be accepting failure. It's going to help you be creative. It's going to help you build resiliency. It's going to help you with lessons learned. Number 7, asking for help. You can learn new skills. You'll be grateful for the help that you give. It's going to have a growth mindset. You're not asking somebody to set you up for success, to help you on your mission if you don't have a growth mindset. You're just going to kind of stay where you're comfy and not learn. What about number 8, losing your ego? How does that help me? How can that help you on a daily basis? Well, it's going to help you gain freedom from old patterns that no longer serve us, that no longer serve you. I can think of a few, and I can think of definitely a few more that I've already broken free from. Lose your ego. Break free from the things that no longer serve you. Number 9, removing toxic friends. It happens. You got to distance yourself as hard as it can be. You're going to feel less drained. You're going to feel less diminished. And that is going to set you up to have more energy in your life to pursue the goals that you want to pursue on your journey towards freedom. And finally, 13 things to give up. I had to give up all of these things to become the best version of myself. These are things that we can improve 1% at a time. We don't have to hit a grand slam on every single one of these right now, but keep it in mind. See how it can help you in the future. The first one is going to be excuses. Give up excuses. Look for lessons and apply it to future decisions. Not it's too cold. Not I didn't have enough time. Not I didn't see this thing happening. No excuses. It was someone else's fault. Look for the lessons and apply it to future decisions. The second one is gossiping. It's going to damage the trust between individuals. And if you stop gossiping, you can focus on connecting and having meaningful interactions with your coworkers, with your family, with your friends, with strangers. The next one is self-doubt. Give it up. It can cripple your ability to make important decisions on what to do, what to eat, who to hang out with, what should I do next. Self-doubt, eliminate it. Number 4, toxic habits. Of the 13 things to give up, it's going to reduce disease. It's going to give you a longer lifespan. It's going to lead to longevity. It's going to help you manage your emotions. You're not going to be relying on toxic habits and vices to calm you down or to amp you up or to keep you from being angry or sad. And all these things in turn that you're relying on in the moment are going to end up crushing you in the long run. So give up those toxic habits. Give up self-doubt. Give up gossiping. Give up excuses. What's next? Give up the fear of failure. It's going to limit your growth, and it's going to lead to regret. How many times do we wish? We can say we lead or can live with no regrets, but there's got to be something you wish you took that shot. You did this one thing. You pursued this goal, whatever it may be. Don't let the fear of failure. Shoot your shot. Shoot or shoot. If you miss, learn the lesson and try again. Learn by rapid trial and error. Number 6, procrastination. If you give it up, it's going to give you peace of mind because you'll know that you're getting things done, and it's going to give you a sense of purpose. Every day I get up and there's things that I want to achieve. That's my sense of purpose, to become the best version of myself, to inspire along the way, to wake up happy, to go to bed happy, do what I want to do within reason, in between. I can't do that if I'm procrastinating. I've tried the opposite of all these things, trust me. Experiment 1 of 1. Number 7 is negative self-talk. I think this is so huge. I didn't even know it was self-talk at one point. I just thought it was regular talk. It's going to improve your self-esteem. It's going to reduce anxiety. It's going to reduce symptoms of depression. It's going to reduce incidences of self-harm and worse. Really focus on that negative self-talk. Try to get all these things done, and hopefully it can tie in. All these things you can tie in together and reduce that self-talk. This one I think is huge. Destructive relationships. Give them up. It's going to create an understanding of your self-worth. You can reconnect with your family and friends. You're going to have much more energy. Get out of that destructive relationship and start taking care of yourself. Number 9, trying to please everybody. We can focus on our own needs, our own desires, our own well-being. By taking care of ourselves, we are taking care of others. We're taking care of our parents. By taking care of ourselves, we're taking care of our friends, our partners, our kids. That's how we take care of them, by taking care of ourselves and not trying to be a people pleaser. You can't please all the people all the time. I think Abraham Lincoln said that. Number 12, stay in your comfort zone. Give it up. You can achieve your goals. You can build self-confidence. You can expand your world. I can picture my little comfort zone 5-6 years ago, and I shudder to think. Now, it's not like I was Magellan or Columbus and expanded my world through distant lands, but I've expanded my world a bit. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, geographically. And it's been good. It's been really good. And I expanded my world to here too. So that's been a good plus. Number 11, caring about what other people think. Give it up. Be yourself. Find your authentic self. Not being a people pleaser. I got to be this way because so-and-so expects me to do this, or I can't do this because who's going to think about what I do? Give up caring about what others think. Give up criticizing others, placing blame, placing judgment, being judgmental. There can be constructive criticism. You can give it and you can receive it. But to place blame, to be judgmental, to try to inflict harm and try to ruin somebody's confidence, or hurt them in a way with criticism directly to them or by speaking to others, give it up. And then finally, saying yes when you want to say no. And I had to do that today. I couldn't work this coming Saturday. I have plans with my kids, with my family. And it just wouldn't work out. If it did, maybe I would have tried to do it, but I had to set boundaries. We all have to set boundaries in our life. Sometimes it's not an easy decision, right? It can build self-confidence. I stood up for myself. I said what I had to say. Wasn't afraid to say it. I know my worth. I know what my time's worth. I'm lucky to get the time off that I do. I'm lucky to have the boss that I have. But you got to be confident and set up. Because I said yes and then disappointed my family in turn, Got to have those boundaries. Stop saying yes to everything. So those are 13 things to give up. Those are 9 habits for success. And there's an ancient quote on kindness that I hope you give to the first person that you can run into or that you can think of. And pass that kindness on. It is contagious. I hope you're breaking free, and I'll see you on the next video.